A monkey, that's his hand. Yes, it is. Peter Tork, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Tork. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
At what?
At whatever.
Oh, well, I'm good at some things and I'm not so good at others.
I heard that about you. I did.
News travels fast.
Here we are in the midst of our Monkey Mania week. Have you been watching, Peter?
Yes, I have. Sometimes. It sometimes gets a little too embarrassing, but if I can, I watch it.
Do you?
Some of the things are new and kind of funny. I haven't seen them for a while.
Does it bring you back?
Yes and no. It brings me back a little. Sometimes I see things that I hadn't remembered and I thought about, and sometimes sometimes it sends me away in revulsion and no, just kidding.
You walk
folks.
away a little
I love
nauseous, and you can't.
Yeah, right. I love every minute of it, folks.
Well, I'm sure you're getting checks, aren't you?
No.
You don't get any checks?
No, that stuff runs out after a certain amount of time.
Sorry, I brought that up.
On the other
Pete.
hand, folks, if you want to buy the records, I still get a piece of the act.
Yes, he does. So run to the store right now and purchase them. You know what?
Do tell.
We have a fine program here on VH1.
A fine program?
It's called Watch Bobby Rivers.
I have seen that program. I have seen it, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy Bobby Rivers, and I have seen him be real funny. I've also seen him be, well, but that's another story.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
I've seen him be great, and I'm looking forward to tugging his coat myself one of these days.
Yes, indeed. It's on Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 on the West Coast, where you live.
Where I live.
San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
I know
these days.
everything about you, Peter.
I know you do, because I sent you a letter with it. Had it all on there.
Photos.
No.
I got a couple pictures of you in Speedo briefs. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to talk about it when we come back. Chicago's on the way. Look away.
Chicago.
Hello, Rosie O'Donnell with you here on VH1 with Peter Tork from the Monkees. Yeah-ta-ta. Let me get rid of the station business first, all right? The beat goes on, ladies and gentlemen. New clips right here for you on VH1, Monday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. That's 5:30 on the West Coast. The latest clips for you only on VH1. Did I do that quick or what? Yeah. You know what's coming up?
No, but if you hum a few bars, I'll try and fake it.
Stop it. The Monkees is coming up. That's you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what episode it is?
I was informed by reliable sources that it's The Monkees Mind Their Manner, which was an episode I directed.
No kidding?
Yes, it was a lot of fun, and it's a splendid job. You folks will just,
Did you direct a lot of episodes?
No, just the one.
Just this one?
Yeah.
Aren't we lucky?
This is just a coincidence, folks.
Yes, it is. It's coming up within 10 minutes right here. Monkey Mania Week continues. Monkees, mind your manners.
Oh.
It's Monkey Mania Week on VH1. I am Rosie O'Donnell.
And I am Peter Tork, sometimes of that group.
Yes, indeedy. Monkeys, mind your manners. That's the episode coming your way. Stay tuned. We'll be back when it's done. Music from Phil Collins.
And Fleetwood Mac.
All coming your way this half hour on VH1. I am Rosie O'Donnell.
I'm Peter Tork, sometimes of the Monkees.
Yes, indeedy. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after Entertainment Watch. Phil Collins with Two Hearts, you here on VH1.
Here on VH1.
Yes, indeedy. Peter Tork, right here with me. It's Monkey Mania Week.
And Rosie O'Donnell.
That's me. So, Peter.
So, Rosie.
You live in San Francisco now.
I live in San Francisco, although I'm now in New York as we are doing this.
Yes, I hear, because you live on both coasts.
Well, it's sort of bi-coastal. My girlfriend lives here, and we go back and forth.
Gets pretty expensive.
Well, thanks to the Monkees' resurgence, it's not beyond my means anymore.
Oh, yeah? And do you have a lot of frequent flyer miles, too, Peter?
Yep, and some rare flyer miles, too.
Are you happy about this whole Beatles? Oops. Tickle-lock. Monkees resurgence?
Hey, I'm proud to use the same breath, even with the words. Yeah, it's great. I mean, who wouldn't refuse? Or who would, rather? Who would refuse? And I'm having a lot of fun, and it's given me a chance to do a lot of things that I want to do for myself.
Well, boy, people are really enjoying it. We've been getting tons and tons of phone calls.
That's wonderful news. I'm so glad that you guys are doing it. This is a whole new, a new explosive thing happening all over again. We're real pleased. And Monkey fans, just keep watching VH1 because you know where the action is.
That's right. We'll be back. More music for you. Monkey Mania Week continues right after this.
Which one of the Monkees do you think I look like?
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah, well, my first girlfriend in 5th grade said I looked like Davy Jones.
Are you sure she said Davy?
Well, no, actually, but she said I looked like one of the Monkees.
Well, maybe she said you looked like a monkey.
Oh, ha-ha, funny. Let's see, I see a little Mickey right around my eyes here, yeah.
Check your resemblance. Watch the Monkees every day this week, only on VH1.
Well, it is the holiday season, isn't it, Peter?
It certainly is.
And there are a lot of fine films out now.
So I hear.
And so we're having holiday movie weekend right here on VH1.
Sounds like a thrill.
I'm not kidding. All weekend long during Entertainment Watch, you can catch a little preview and profile of all the latest films out this holiday season.
Well, I'm going to be glued to my set.
Thank you. Peter Tork with us here on VH1. Peter Tork of the Monkees.
I know I wake up every morning and just in awe. It's just too much.
In awe of yourself.
I look at my face in the mirror. I say, "It's him! It's him!"
Do people do that to you all over the place? They run up and get
Sometimes, yeah.
Do
It
they?
actually still happens. It's really. One guy came up to me and said, "You Peter Tork?" I said, "Well, yeah." He said, "You're lying." I said, okay.
Could have been my dad, Peter. It could have been my dad. He does that. He's really strange. What's Davy Jones doing now? He's had a super crush on him, Peter.
Davy Jones is in the south of England, and he likes to ride. He gets up early and minds his horses, and he does that kind of thing. Mickey is writing and directing in the north of England, and Mike Nesmith, I don't know where he is. He's counting his money someplace.
He's using whiteout somewhere.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure. Peter Tork is here. He'll be here for the next couple hours. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Comedy clip on the way. We'll be back right after this. Hey, it's the Monkees. I am Rosie O'Donnell.
And I am Peter Tork of the Monkees.
Yes, indeedy. Some like it lukewarm, the name of this episode. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this. Breathe with How Can I Fall? Here on VH1. Peter Tork.
Rosie O'Donnell.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How was the tour? How was the big tour?
The big tour was astounding. Who would have thought? I mean, here this guy comes along and says, listen, I'll give you $35 a week to come and do the Monkees tour. And we said, oh, well, it's better than I'm doing now. And then the whole thing explodes sky high. And of course, we got a raise.
Yes, indeed. I hope.
$50 a week. We were going great guns here.
You're raking it in, Peter.
Raking it in. And the thing went for 7 months solid.
Incredible.
The first time out. Then we went back out again the following year, which was last year. We did Australia this year. We're going to do England in the spring. And we might do America again in the fall. And any of you major record companies who want to sell a couple of $1 million, you know where to come.
Call this guy Peter Tork, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monkey Mania
Pair of
week.
Rosie.
Yes, indeed. Send it to me. Peter and I are really good friends. Me, Peter Tork, and Greg Louganis. We hang out a lot, don't we?
In our Speedos.
Yes, we do. Yeah, Stay tuned. We'll be back. More Monkey Mania right after this. Well, folks, it certainly has been fun. Peter Tork. What can I say? Can I ask you something?
Can it be done on tape? I mean, okay, sure.
I think it can. What are you doing tomorrow, Pete?
Is that an invitation, Rosie?
Kinda. Like to have you back here on my program.
Well, I'll think about it.
Okay. Well,
Maybe I'll
he's
come.
mulling it over, folks. You have to tune in tomorrow to see if this guy is going to stick around. Yes, indeedy. Till tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. See ya. Elton John, Goodbye Yellowbrick Road for you here on VH1. Peter Tork.
Oh, I'm here, and I'm glad.
Thanks
Hi,
for
Rosie.
coming back again.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back, yeah.
Second day in a row. I'm pretty
And
excited.
you play your cards right.
What?
I might even come back tomorrow.
Are you kidding?
No, there's no limit to my generosity.
Peter Tork, an incredible human being.
I know.
3 days in a
I can't stand
row.
it. I'm just so good. I just love myself.
Peter,
Rosie.
you can tell us little monkey stories today?
Yeah, you want to hear a little monkey story?
I do. We're going to go to check out more videos. I'm going to come back with the stories.
Stick around for a monkey story.
All right, all right. We're Rosie O'Donnell with Peter Tork right here on VH1. Folks, let me tell you about the top 10. Yes, indeedy. VH1's top 10. Saturday at noon and Sunday at 6. Also Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss VH1's top 10. Peter,
Rosie.
tell me a monkey story.
Monkey stories. Once upon a time,
Yeah.
in the land of the road, which was where we monkeys lived in the 60s a lot, there was a time in a hotel room when Steve Stills, playing right-handed, and Jimi Hendrix, playing left-handed, were sitting on the edge of a hotel bed.
Right.
Mickey Dolenz, in the nude,
Ooh.
was standing behind them. He picked up an acoustic guitar and he put it on his lap and stuck it straight up in the air and began to whack a whack a whack a whack a whack a whack a whack without fretting it or playing any chords or anything. And there's Jimmy and there's Steve, or the other way around, and Mickey going whack a whack a whack a whack. And Mickey just stopped suddenly. And Jimmy and Steve stopped like somebody had put a lead pipe across their legs. And they said, "What did you stop for?" And Mickey said, "I didn't know anybody was listening."
You don't quit jamming with Jimi Hendrix.
Well, I guess not. I wouldn't if I had had the chance.
Needless to say. I understand you guys really didn't, we didn't play the music at the beginning, but then towards the end you did, is that true?
Well, we took over a little bit, and there was a kind of a period of time when we did a lot of it, and then we went into a mixed mode where we played some of it. It's like on Daydream Believer, I'm playing the piano, but we had a professional drummer, and like that.
Mix and match. We got another Monkees episode ready to roll.
Oh, good! I
tuned.
love the Monkees.
Yes, you do. Hey, you are a monkey.
So I am. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's 7:30, 6:30 Central Time. It's time for the Monkees.
It's always time for the Monkees. During Monkees Week, there's an episode every hour, only on VH1.
Hey, I am Rosie O'Donnell.
And I'm Peter Tork.
And it's Monkey Mania Week here on VH1. Dance, Monkey, Dance, the name of this episode. Funny one, Peter?
I think so.
Yes, indeedy. We'll be back when it's done. Music from Kenny G.
And Maxie Priest.
And comedy from George Carlin. I am Rosie O'Donnell.
And I'm Peter Tork.
Yes, indeed. Stay tuned for Catherine Kinley. We'll be back right after this. Kenny G was Silhouette for you here on VH1. So, Peter,
So, Rosie.
did you go to the movies a lot?
Not much.
No?
I don't know why. Just don't get to them much.
I love the movies.
Yeah.
We have a movie show on VH1.
A movie show on VH1?
Yeah, you know what it's called?
No.
Flicks. Do you know when it's on?
No.
Wednesday night.
Oh.
Do you know what time?
You're browbeating me.
I'll just tell you then. Get the
Okay,
pressure
please.
right off you. Okay, Wednesday nights, 10:30 p.m., 7:30 on the West Coast. Half an hour movie magazine program. Behind-the-scenes look at all the latest films out in theatrical and video rental release.
I watch that.
Sure you do.
I don't watch the movies. I watch the program about the movies.
And you should, right?
I read reviews, never books, reviews, that kind of thing.
Peter Tork, ladies and gentlemen, of the Monkees. He's here. Why?
I don't know. Oh, because it's Monkees Week, and
Right.
we're promoting it all and just trying to pump it up so that maybe you'll watch.
That's exactly right. Stay tuned. He's sticking around. Peter Tork, ladies and gentlemen, of the Monkees. Peter,
Rosie.
can I ask you?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Can you come back tomorrow?
Well, all right.
You can?
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.
Total double pinky, Peter.
Oh, is that what that is?
That means totally excellent.
Okay.
Double
Wait.
pinky.
I can hardly manipulate my digits that way. So we'll be back here tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
And there'll be one more day of Monkey Week after that.
Yes,
Oh, good.
and they should stay tuned.
Indefinitely.
stopping by.
Right,
Thanks for stopping by.
Good. See you tomorrow.
All right. Huey Lewis in the news for you here on VH1. Look who's
The
back.
power of love. The power of love.
I love Huey Lewis.
Me too. It's great. One of the only
up.
blues guys working. It's wonderful.
It's up music, isn't it?
Then yes, and the beat and the face.
Every time I see Huey Lewis, I want to go.
Yeah, every time I see him, I want to go. I don't know why. It's just,
No one knows why. Peter Tork is with us. It's Monkey Mania Week here on VH1. Yes, it is. Nice to have you back.
Thanks. It's good to be back. It's good to be any place, and alive.
Now, you're busy.
Yeah.
You're very busy.
I'm
All your
well,
monkey tours and your
doing the
monkey
monkey tours
records.
and my own stuff, and I'm doing stuff on my own. I go in my studio every day and I play on my synthesizers and the computers and I pull levers and sparks fly and it's
Oh,
just
yeah?
wonderful. Yeah, tape rolls and it's great. The tape is especially being beaten by the tape is.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
You're a busy, busy man. Yes,
Yeah,
you are. And I also hear that you go out and talk about drug and alcohol abuse. We'll talk
When-
about that next segment.
Fine.
All right. Peter Tork, I'd like to remind you folks to watch Flicks Wednesday night, 10:30 p.m. That's 7:30 on the West Coast. A movie magazine program right here on VH1.
Sounds like a thrill.
Okay, we'll be back. We have the VH1 Top 10.
That's really something.
Yes, we do. Tim Bird is our own Casey Kasem. He counts them down in order.
From reverse to top?
Yes, indeed.
That's the right order.
Friday nights at 7 p.m., Saturdays at noon, and Sundays at 6 on the East Coast.
That's with 3 hours, subtract those for the West Coast time.
That's exactly right. Peter Tork from the Monkees here with me on VH1.
With Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, indeed. Nice to have you here, Peter.
Thanks. It's good to be here.
I read in your bio that you go around the country and do little lectures on alcohol and drug abuse. Is that true?
Well, when I'm invited, yeah, it's a great chance. I've been through it. Mm-hmm. Me and David Crosby, brothers in arms,
Yeah.
so to speak, and so it's really interesting to be able to share, like, not you can't do this and you can't do that, but here's what happened to me and why it was misery. I think that kind of thing is really it's been called a low-level search for God.
Yeah.
And people really are into it because the life they've met is so awful. The life they find is so awful that they have to do something to escape it, and the result is that they escape downwards instead of escaping upwards.
Right.
But it takes a lot of help. You can't just do it by, it's not by your own bootstraps. You really have got to ask for the help that it takes. That's how it worked for me at any rate.
And you do it one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Yes,
Praise
indeed.
God.
Peter Tork with us here, Monkey Mania Week. Stay tuned. More monkey stuff coming up for you. Just about 10 minutes, a brand new episode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're in it, man.
1987, 1988 episode?
Well, it's kind of new for us.
Oh, new for you.
Phil Phil Collins, Two Hearts for you here on VH1. Rosie O'Donnell with Peter Tork. Hey, that's a nice T-shirt.
Isn't that something? My girlfriend made this. It's called So Much to Do, So Little Time.
I get a little clocks here. Can you get that? Can you get the clocks,
little
Joe?
clocks. And this
little
clock
clocks.
here will just...
Yes, indeedy. I got no clock. Very nice. She's an artist, I take it.
She does this and like real things. The first thing I saw was this wonderful scene with all padded mountains. It was tactile.
And you said, who is that artist? I want to meet her.
Yes, right. And she said, well, it's me. And I went, oh!
Give me a T-shirt.
That's right.
That's what you said. Peter Tork is here because it's Monkey Mania week, all the way through tomorrow. It's your third day. Thanks for sticking around.
It's been a pleasure indeed. It's been nice talking with you.
You're going to be here still a little bit more?
Well, for a couple more minutes, right? How much longer do we have?
Just a couple more hours. Thanks, Peter. You'll be here. Where does he have to go? You're going to be here, Peter.
I'm going to be here.
Fleetwood Mac's on the way. Stay tuned. Peter Tork here of the Monkees. Peter, you know what?
Tell me.
I have a friend who works at Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon?
And she said that they get about 5,000 letters a month.
Mm-hmm.
Monkees.
Mm-hmm.
Monkees mail they're getting.
Yep. We're working our hands off. It's really tough. You'd be surprised how hard.
And all those stamps are so expensive.
And they're hard to stamp, too. And the tongue gets dry. The whole thing.
Get a little sponge. It works better. I don't know, but I heard. I heard.
Yes?
I do it, too. No, I don't. Peter, what do you attribute to success? It's like all these generations and What do you think?
I cannot figure it out.
No?
I mean, it's just, except, good-humored kind of an attitude, just like, no harm, trying not to abuse anybody.
Yeah.
Not trying to abuse the new Monkees. For
Right.
instance.
But it's true, though. They had the same format, and that show didn't do nearly as well.
They tried to do it. Well, it might just be the times, and it might be
And
the
it might
guys,
just be you.
And it might be us.
Peter Tork, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back. More Monkey Mania continues. Right?
Yeah! Monkey Mania.
Hi, I am Rosie O'Donnell.
And I'm Peter Tork. That's me, going to be me there on the right there.
Where are you?
There I am.
There you are. Peter Tork of the Monkees right here, Monkey Mania Week. Enjoy this episode. We'll be back when it's over. The Traveling Wilburys.
And Bing Crosby singing White Christmas.
All coming up this half hour on VH1. I am Rosie O'Donnell.
And I'm Peter Tork, and this is Monkees Week still.
Yes, it is. Here's Catherine Kinley with Entertainment Watch. The Traveling Wilburys handle with care for you here on VH1. Thank you very much. Watch Bobby Rivers, ladies and gentlemen, Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Bobby chatting with the superstars.
Except not now, this time. Not this week.
You know why?
Because the Monkees Week.
Monkey Mania
Sorry,
Week.
Bobby.
Sorry, but, Peter Tork, ladies and
Too bad.
gentlemen.
Next week, Bobby.
What are you doing for Christmas, Peter?
I'm going to come back east. I'm going to spend basically Christmas Day with the kids and the parents and spend some Christmas time with my girlfriend as well.
You have 2 kids, right?
I have 2 kids.
A girl and a boy.
A girl and a boy, yeah.
And?
The girl is just about grown up now.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah, you wouldn't think so to look at me, but it's getting on.
You think you're a good dad, or do you...
No, actually, I'm not a
You're
very good... No, not as good as I want to be. But then I don't know any dad who is, so...
That's true. I'm sure you do very well. Peter Tork, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice guy. He's here with us because it's Monkey Mania Week. Got White Christmas coming up. Bing Crosby.
Who can beat it? I'm dreaming of a what? I could get carried away.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead.
Christmas.
We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Just like the one I used to know.
Do you really think the Monkees played their own instruments?
Of course they played their own instruments. I saw them in concert when I was in 8th grade.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when I see them on TV, it looks like they're faking it.
Well, maybe you're right. Hey, do you think the Monkees did their own stunts?
Good question.
Take the last train across.
The controversy continues. Judge for yourself. Watch the Monkees every day this week, only on VH1.
Well, folks, Peter Tork. Well, now it's time to say goodbye.
Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
It really has been fun. I want to thank you for coming down.
Thanks, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Well, sure, I wouldn't have missed it. Monkey Mania Week.
I'm sorry I couldn't come out in my Speedos like Greg Louganis, but time is marching on, and I can no longer do that.
It's true, but next year, maybe, we'll invite you back.
Yeah.
Come in your briefs.
I'll do some working out. I'll go into the gym, and I'll get the body, And
all right, because usually most of my guests have to wear Speedos.
Liposuction.
Yeah, do something, okay? Okay. Peter Tork, I want to thank you, really. Thank you very much.
Rosie.
I
It's been a
appreciate
treat.
it.
Thanks.
We'll be back. Stay tuned.